Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Aquarius, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you are thinking of during this time of no contact or communication, looking at what is going on. So we'll be looking at the situation, what happened here, how do they feel about that, how do they feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right. Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any heavy placements, male or female, general collective reading, and cross watchers as well. We have the Sacred Geometry Oracle here. So to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. But welcome in, Aquarius. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, let's get you one more message. May No Contact Love Tarot reading. Let's see what we got for you, Aquarius. Let's see. Delight 19, which is 10. 10 can be full circle, completion, new beginnings. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Synergy 41, which is 5, which is about change. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Okay. Compassion 15, which is 6, which is a healing, balanced energy. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. And Sacral Chakra 2, which is about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Now, when I get synergy here, that gives me the energy of something is coming into alignment, something is lining up, something is happening. It's going to make you very happy. It's about caring, compassion, understanding energy. So, I mean, we do have the sacral chakra here, which is where all our passion, desire, being strong, courageous, and brave, that's, go-getter, going after what we want, making it happen, no matter what it is. But it's a fiery, passionate energy as well. So, this could have started out as a very fiery, passionate connection, or maybe it's someone you had a connection in that way with before, but now it's like something is changing, something is lining up. There's a lot of happiness surrounding it, but it's going to also have to have some compassion, understanding revolving around it as well. But let's just see what's going on here, Aquarius. It's going to require, that's the word I was looking for, some compassion and understanding. But let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on for you, Aquarius. All right, so we have the Oceanic Tarot here. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck, and then at the end we do have some crystal, angels, oracle cards. We'll pull some of those as well. All right, Aquarius, May No Contact Love Tarot reading. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's look at the situation. What do we need to know for Aquarius? The situation, please. May No Contact. Let's see. All right. 6 of Cups reverse. 8 of Cups reverse. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Death. 9 of Pentacles. And we do have Temperance here, which is soulmate alignment, which is kind of like that synergy energy. All right. So I definitely feel like there was an ending here with the Death card. Now, what I'm feeling like here, Aquarius, somebody put an end to something and said, I'm done, kind of washed their hands and said, I'm done, walked away. But it looks like now somebody here wants to return. So maybe somebody had to go end something first in their life, whatever that may be, or transform or do something and heal, whatever, become single, independent, or just more stable and grounded and healed. And I feel like here, Aquarius, you kind of ended it and said, I'm done, you know. But now I feel like somebody wants to return, because we do have that 8 of Cups reverse. And death could be endings, new beginnings, transformations, someone very stable, grounded, secure. There's a soulmate alignment, massive healing, patience as well, balance, soulmate alignment. Oh, okay. I'm going to mention the signs that I see, Aquarius. So it could be signs to chart, people dealing with. If signs don't resonate, totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Scorpio and Sagittarius showing up. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, the Hermit. So somebody who's kind of like sent to their corner, pouting almost. Okay. Somebody who is in seclusion right now, doing a lot of healing, thinking, contemplating. Definitely a single energy now. 8 of Wands, about travel, action, movement. And there's a connection with the Lovers. So there is a connection here, and somebody's been thinking a lot about this. Somebody could be single now. We have it twice. We have the Hermit, which is a single energy to me, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. So if this is someone you had a brief thing with that maybe was in another situation, but you ended it, and maybe this person is single now and is like, you know what, I want to go pursue Aquarius. So of course it's going to be up to you what you want to do with this, Aquarius, right? And a lot of you maybe say, no way, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. Maybe it's not your reading, or we're going to see what else comes out here, but we'll see. All right, Aquarius. So let's see how they feel about the situation. I mean, this could have happened in the past, recent, distant, however it resonates for you. Whenever I get the 6 of Cups in reverse, I take that as someone being done with the past. That's why I say it could be you saying, I'm done with this, you know. So this person could have put an end to something from their past as well. I mean, we do see that with the Death card. But Aquarius, let's see how they feel about the situation. For Aquarius, please, how do they feel about the situation? What do we need to know? All right, let's see. 10 of Wands reverse. 5 of Cups, sad and lost and lonely. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. There's the fire, passion, and attraction. And the Sun is enlightenment, healing, growth, expansion, everything positive in every single way. So I feel like this person, I mean, they really lit up around you. You know, they were happy around you. Definitely wanted to take action towards you. But, I mean, the 10 of Pentacles, they could be wealthy or they were in another situation. So they definitely didn't want it to be over. I think they wanted to pursue you even if they were in another situation. But you walked away from that. So they're sad about that. But they, when I get the 10s in reverse, that gives me the energy of not wanting something to be over, right? But they could have been still in another situation. So they were sad about that. But they see, you know, enlightenment, pure enlightenment here with the Sun is the most positive card, that all their fire, passion, desire, sacral is towards you. And they're kind of facing away from this 10 of Pentacles. So, okay, so we have Aries, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. 2 of Cups. There's that connection they were feeling towards you, but there's a long, slow change here. And maybe you've been hoping for that, right, with the Star? So I feel like their wish, desire here is to make change, but it's taking some time. Wish fulfillment, faith, hope, optimism, wish dream come true, healing, balance. Looks like they're going through a long, slow change here, so it could be some time, right? It could be 10 months, it could be a year. All right, so let's see how they feel about you, Aquarius. Let's see how they feel about you, Aquarius. Let's see how they feel about you for Aquarius. May no contact. How do they feel about Aquarius? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. This came out first. So Knight of Cups reverse. 4 of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Let's see what else. Ace of Swords. Okay, I was just thinking something and that kind of clarifies it. Three of Pentacles. Maybe you worked with this person at one point. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So how they feel about you is they wanted to grow and expand with you, give you this Ace of Pentacles in some way, shape, or form, however they could. Ace of Swords is definitely them, I feel like, seeing the truth of the matter. Like, yeah, even though I have feelings for Aquarius and I want to move this forward romantically, I mean, we do have the Knight of Cups, but it is in reverse, meaning that could also be in my courting dating, getting to know, knowing that can't happen, you know, and them seeing the truth of that. Like, yeah, okay, as much as I want to be romantically, physically connected to Aquarius, it's not going to happen because of this situation. For Pentacles reverse, they definitely didn't want to hold back. I think they would have been in a third-party situation, but I think by you putting your foot down, saying, no, I'm not going to be involved in that, as much as I do have feelings for you, want to be with you, and I know you from me, this cannot happen this way, right? So they saw the truth of that. I mean, look at the aces here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. We got Scorpio energy there. Let's see. Now, it's getting very windy out there, so I think they do know that this would have just created a whole storm, right, if this would have happened. So the moon, you know, a little fear, you know, that unknown energy of not knowing what's going to happen from here. Knight of Swords reverse is a very slow-moving energy. That's the fastest knight becoming the slowest knight. So, yeah, this is taking time. And they feel like the more this conflict goes on that they have in their life right now, the longer that you're in separation, and it's going to sabotage your connection with the Two of Cups. Oh boy, okay. Now this Knight of Swords here is Aquarius. I just have to point that out. All right, so what are they doing? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, Aquarius? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? So what do we need to know about what they're doing right now that Aquarius needs to be aware of? Let's see. Nine of Cups. I'm going to explain that in a minute. King of Pentacles reverse. Oh, okay. Five of Wands. Knight of Wands reverse. And Six of Pentacles reverse. So they know here that the conflict is, they can't, you know, they're definitely conflict about not being able to take action. Knight of Wands reverse. Six of Pentacles, that there can't be any balance or reciprocation in this matter until, now the Nine of Cups for me is a single card, just like the Nine of Pentacles. Unusual, let me explain, because I know a lot of you are saying, I don't mean that. Well, this is how I read. The Nine of Cups, if you see on a regular tarot like Rider-Waite, you see someone alone on that card, fulfilling, indulging their wishes, desires, being happy. That's a single energy for me, right? They're free to do whatever they want because they're single. Single, and the King of Pentacles upright can be married, committed somewhere else. Reverse, they can be divorced. So this person, single, divorced, and they know the conflict, what that was the conflict. They had to be single and divorced, right? Or out of a commitment, whatever, for this to work. Otherwise, there would be no balance. There would be no reciprocation. They would not be able to take action. Fives are about change as well. We have a 5 here. So we have Virgo and Sag. Let's see what's on the bottom. 8 of Wands. There's Cupid's arrows. Travel, action, take, you know, movement. Page of Swords, you could be getting some communication, news coming in. They could be checking out your social media. What are you saying, doing about maybe them, the situation? Are you still single? You know, could be getting ready to communicate. And yeah, it's taken some time, right? Knight of Pentacles definitely felt that. All right, Aquarius. So we're going to do one more row with clarifiers to see how things could change. See if we can get more info, how, when, where, you know, everything. And then we'll jump into the Crystal Angels and get you some messages from that deck. But if it is resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius. One more row of clarifiers. May, no contact. How could things change here in this situation for Aquarius? What do we need to know? Right, something flipped. That flipped first, so we're going to take that first. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. All right. Oh my God, Justice. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Empress. New beginning. King of Swords reverse. So there's a new communication here, the King of Swords reverse. But again, in another situation, Queen of Pentacles. No love between you happening, no relationship because of that. Justice over trumps. This could be divorce. I mean, I did see that with the King of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Cups, right? Well, we have the Justice card to clarify that, saying this could very well be end of a situation, divorce. Truth, clarity, justice, balance, getting what we deserve, universal law and order, you know, doing the right thing. For the new beginning here, definitely seeing you as an Empress. And definitely you have not spoken to them, I feel, in quite a while here. We do have the King of Swords reverse. So we have Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Let's see what else. Two of Cups. There's the connection. I mean, you know it's there, right? They still feel it. Could be happening, if not now, in the very near future. My indicators of right now are either the Fool, the Tower, or the Three of Wands reverse. So let's see. The Star, you know, wish, dream come true, balance, things meant to be, healing. And there's the Queen of Swords. So there's the communication coming in. Someone now, sword people, divorced. Either widow, divorced, been through some things. But there's a communication coming in. Someone is now single, right? And there's a lot of love that you haven't shared together yet, right? That's been held back. King of Cups. Definitely single energy here, big time with the Hermit, right? Things have been in limbo for quite a while here with the Hangman because of a situation. Four of Wands. It could be commitment, marriage, whatever. So therefore things were stuck. And also the Chariot reverse can be someone returning for me, right? And then you can have movement forward in the connection. So I see this person returning, free, single, able to pursue this with you if you still want it, Aquarius. Of course, it's up to you. We have Pisces energy. As far as a time frame, we are in Taurus season right now. I'm losing my voice. But literally could be any time. Could be any time. All right. So let's see, Aquarius, what the crystal angels have to say. And also everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out as well. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, all the links you need to everything, as well as my other two tarot channels if you want to check those out as well. Crystal angels for Aquarius, let's see. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Yeah, this person's making a big, big life change. Amber, give it to God. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, release the situation for God for healing. And the answer is yeah. I believe you released this person's situation, just gave it to the universe. So if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. I believe that's happening. That's why we have synergy here. Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your purpose, life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. I almost said each other. So you could have some differences between you, but I don't think that's a big deal. Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So there could have been maybe a little resentment or anger or disappointment around this. Healing, forgiveness, and release definitely is going to be a big, big part of this. And also pink gives me that energy of new love as well. So even though it may not be like a new love or new connection, you've never had that romantic relationship yet. And that, for me, coming back together, now being able to have it, qualifies as new love for me, if you know what I mean. So I definitely see that happening here. All right, Aquarius, well, that's what I have for you. It looks like it's lining up, right? So Anyway, you know, you can do what you want with it, but that's totally up to you. But that's what I have. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.